Another episode, LDP's podcast. We are back, and I'm here with
Day, man. Cuda, Vegas Slime. You already know.
my boy Day. We're both seniors in high school. Met him this year. Day, where are you from again? Let him know.
Jacksonville, Florida, 904. Man.
He's from Florida. So we met this year, became friends. You know, he's a very hard worker. He's into music. He's gonna start making jewelry very soon. Works multiple jobs. You know, very business minded, business oriented. So he has a lot in common with myself. We both have similar goals and aspirations, different fields, but same kind of work-oriented mindset. So Day, why don't you go a little bit into you coming up, not having the easiest situation growing up, and how you got through that?
Yeah, so I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. I was born and raised in Florida. Had my dad, my brothers and shit. My dad was the only one working, so, you know, he was grinding and shit, and it was just me and my older brother because we came from my mama's side, so we never had it like that. My brother got into football and all that. We was doing good, but then he got out, graduated, got into selling drugs and all that, you know, getting into it, niggas in the streets and all, boom, boom, boom. So then, you know, it came into catching charges and being in the street and this and that. And so I moved up to Jersey like during the peak of COVID. And like it's a more safer area. So you feel me? I'm just trying to like grind out, like get all my resources, all the people that I could, you know, surround myself with and actually make a change in myself. Cause all that violence and street stuff, it don't get you nowhere but jail or dead. So I was like, you feel me? Like, you know, defending yourself is one thing, but then out here in the streets looking for problems and then getting locked up and then being away from your fam. Like I got my friend right now, he in jail, and it's Christmas Day. It's Christmas Day today. So
Yeah, we're filming this on Christmas.
you feel me? So it's like he locked up on Christmas, and it ain't like who want to be locked up on Christmas? That's somebody's son. So I feel like he just, you know, came from a bad place, turned it around, and I'm just grinding out, finna start being a jeweler in April. I'm only 17, so.
So Day, so what is your message, right? What's the common message you would give to a kid that's watching this growing up right now, tough situation, whether parents divorced or someone's getting into it or just someone growing up in a negative or a bad situation that they have a negative, they're looking through a negative lens right now. What is your message to that kid?
Keep your head high, lay low, and make your bread. Don't let nothing stop you. Don't let nothing at home be an excuse to fail. Because we all go through shit. Everybody. I don't care if you rich, poor, gay, straight, strong, weak, tall, short. We all go through a lot of shit. So just, bro, keep your head up and you gonna see better days. Because I remember times when it was like with me, man, I was about to give up. Like, and nigga was like, bro, like, if this is life, nigga, I'm done. Because it's like, you go through so much shit. But, yeah, man, just get to it.
Yeah, head high. Like, listen, it's with everything. No matter what situation you're growing up in, I don't care if you're, like you said, poor, rich. None of that matters. You know, everyone deals with a struggle that you cannot even see. So that's how I've always viewed it. Some people deal with issues that are more prominent than others. Some have harder fights, but you never want to be an excuse maker. You never want to be someone that lets your circumstances get in the way of what you want to become. You know? So that's what I want to let everybody know. No matter what you may be going through right now, terrible breakup, whatever it may be, keep your head high, keep moving forward, and keep doing stuff for you, right? Because that's going to make you feel better about yourself and whatever you may be going through. The more shit you could do for yourself, find something that you're really fucking passionate about, you start doing it and you notice, oh, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. You know, my head's starting to get a little bit clearer.
It's a distraction.
Yeah, you get yourself distracted and, you know, you find things that you like and you keep your head up. So it's that simple.
No cap.
But anyway, Day, so I want to know, why do you think nowadays that girls have such unrealistic standards? Why do you think girls have such unrealistic standards? And why is it a problem when guys set standards?
All right, two things. One, some of these bitches ain't had no daddy. That's one thing. So they ain't get the day. You feel me? They ain't never have a man, father figure in the house. They just see social media. You feel me? Like they see social media, TikTok, and they're like, "Oh, I want a guy like this." And then I feel like they get the idea from other women. Like it's some women I seen a tweet. She tweeted, she was like, he gotta be above 6 feet, gotta make 6 figures, gotta live in a big ass house, gotta have a good paying job, gotta have a long dick, gotta know how to fuck, gotta and I'm like, all right, what you bring to the table, Shotty? Oh,
Yeah.
pussy, my body, my looks, like fuck out of here. You know how
Yeah.
many females got that? So that's how I feel about that. And another thing is with females, you see a female be like big as hell, like big to the point where you could tell she doesn't work out, she doesn't eat healthy. I bet everybody like, oh my God, she's so pretty, she's so beautiful just the way she is. She don't gotta work out. Body positivity. Now when you see a nigga that's big, oh he fat as fuck, oh fat ass, oh he can't see his dick past his stomach. Like it's just different shit. That it's like it's not adding up. Like if you gonna say some shit about a female, you gonna say same shit about a nigga. I understand we different, but you gotta apply the same exact pressure you applying to the female. Like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Like, why he can't be a good looking big man? You feel me? Why he gotta be a fat fuck just cause he a dude?
Yeah.
But because she a female, we gotta praise her. We like, oh yeah, I love big women. Like, would you rather a nigga to lie or just keep it 100 with you? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you don't want to live in that delusion, and you don't want to live in that fantasy. People hold different status based upon their looks. Absolutely 100%. I'm not saying looks is the only factor, but you making yourself a better looking person is one of the first, most easiest steps that you could take into growing your value and making yourself feel better about yourself. Men are also looking for somebody to be compatible with them just the same way women are, constantly going through their phone, ducking men, curving men. But when a girl hits up a dude and gets curved by the dude, she feels offended.
He gay.
Oh, he's gay. How are you going to curve me? But when we get curved as men, it's like, oh yeah, he hits me up all the time. He's a weirdo. He's it. Listen, we could play this game both ways. This is what I want to know.
What up?
Why do women seek toxicity? Why do they seek toxic relationships?
You want me to be 100% honest, bro? Sometimes I feel like these females just be bored. You ain't got no job. You ain't got no career. You sitting at home all day. You just doing your makeup, popping your titties for niggas. So they bored. So you treat her, like for example, me, like I was at a point where I was like what you would call a nice nigga, a nice guy.
Me as well, everyone.
You feel me? So I feel like every dude was like that before they actually saw how females really are. And it's something that we can't control because they can't control it themselves. So I would be nice to a female, you know what I'm saying? Cause like on the internet, I swear to God, they want a nice nigga, like they say it. Or to us, like you ask a female, you want a nice guy? Yeah, I love nice guys. Like, oh my God, like they're the best. So they'll post, oh yeah, I want a nice, like respectful dude, like a mama. Like, you don't want none of that. Cause I know some females that be getting their ass beat by dudes, and I don't ever hit no women. That's some bitch. I'll fuck you up. You hit a woman on my mama. But I know like females that be getting beat on by their dudes and they like it, disrespected and they like it, cheated on and they like it. So
they'll never say they like it, but they love they love that game. They love that chase. And let me tell you why. You know what I find so funny? Girls like to speak from their experiences, always blaming guys. Oh, he's a cheater. My ex did this. My ex did that. That's the dude that you sought. You curved all the nice dudes, and then you were stuck with that toxic asshole that you sought.
And then you complain.
And then you're going to complain about that dude? How are you going to complain about him? How are you going to complain about him and speak from your experience? Your experience is biased because you sought the shit of the shit because that's what you fucking wanted. You wanted to be with a fucking player. You wanted to be with a fucking... You wanted to be with a dude that had bitches, and then you don't know how to put up with it. You seek that toxicity because you're bored.
Yep.
I'll never understand how that works. And you complain. You're going to sit there and you're going to complain about... oh, my ex did this, my ex did that. You stayed with him for a prolonged period of time and you sought that relationship. So I don't want to hear your fucking biased stories, woman, talking about your previous fucking relationships that you had seeking shitty dudes. Don't tell me that this guy did you so bad and he was a genuinely good dude. It's because you're not seeking the good dudes.
They not. I don't care about that. They want a nigga that make quick money, that's gonna talk to them like shit, that's gonna ignore them. Feel me? And let me tell you, right? I put this experience to the test. I'm gonna tell you a story. I put the nice guy experience to the test. So I was at a point in time where I was single, and I just moved out here, so it was a nice amount of females looking at me or whatever. Not to be full of myself. There was 2 females I was talking to at the time, like actually talking to on a daily. One girl, she was nice to me. One girl, she was neutral. Right? So to the nice girl, I was mean to the nice girl. Like not like feel me like being a dickhead. Like hanging up in her face, barely responding. Like when we would link, I would like do dickhead shit. And then I had a female that I was like, the other female, I was really like, I was nice to, you feel me? I would compliment, I would do this, that, the other. I would be on her line, being a nice guy. And I already knew it was gonna happen. That's the thing, because everybody been down this road. So one day, I check my phone and I see the bitch that I treated like shit blowing up my phone, like trying to fuck, like you want to link, like what you doing? And then the bitch I was being nice to, she posts, but she don't respond to none of my texts because I was being nice to her. But the girl that I was treating like a low value was the girl that liked it. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I feel like that just shows how you value yourself. If you like to get treated, if you want a nigga to treat you like shit, then you was a low value female. Because that's what you are. Like, that's what you like. You are like, you feel me? Like, a murderer. You're going to treat a murderer like a murderer.
Listen, I'm not preaching to you guys, become an asshole, become a douchebag, become this. I'm preaching to become high value. High value is not about being an asshole, being this, being that. High value is about becoming the best version of yourself. How do you become the best version of yourself? You implement every single possible positive life habit that you could possibly implement into your life, and you'll notice that your life starts to change.
Exercise.
You start exercising. Money. You start meditating. You start
valuing yourself.
You start valuing yourself. If you're religious, go to church. Start doing all these good, positive things, and you'll notice they'll be attracted to that kind of chase, okay? Yeah. And I'm not saying sit here and be a pushover, be, oh, baby, what can I do for you? No, it's not about that either. You need to be level-headed on your grind, and when she wants to come around, you need to know how to entertain her. When she hits you with, oh, sorry, last minute, I can't hang out right now. You know what you say? Okay. Nothing else. You don't need to write her a fucking sob story. Maybe next time we have to try harder. Maybe we have to do this. No. Okay. That's it. You don't need to put so much effort and energy into her when you're putting all that effort and energy into yourself, especially when you're not dating.
You're not even gonna have, once you put it into yourself, you ain't gonna have the energy to do that. You're not gonna care. When you're not doing anything for yourself, you rely on a female. Like when she's tweaking, you're like, oh my God, like, oh, she tweaking, But when you doing shit for yourself and the female tweaking, you're gonna look at your phone, you're gonna swipe it away, and you're gonna, all right, back to what I was doing. Cause that's just that.
Why do you think all these pro athletes, you could be butt ugly, why do you think they can have whatever female they want? Because they got it. Once you start showing females that you got it, they will be attracted to the chase of wanting to have you because they'll know multiple girls want you. It's not about the money aspect. It's about how they developed themselves and what they became. That's what it's about. That's what they're attracted to. A lot of girls are attracted to the bag, but we're not going to be fucking providers, so it's obvious that that's not what we're providing, and girls will be attracted to you regardless of where your fucking money's at. It's just you boosting your own value, getting the money, getting all these good positive things implemented into your fucking life.
Get the money for yourself, not for the bitches.
Exactly. 100%. 100%. I want to keep going, but off of that day, so many girls with their pushover boyfriends. I want to break. What the fuck is a break? What is a break? You fucking hit his phone, woman, and you say, oh, we need a break. What does a break mean?
Break your back.
Does a break mean you want to get your back broke by another dude? Because I think that's what it means. You need a break. You need a break for what? You need a break for what? You're not taking that break to focus on yourself. You're taking that break because there's somebody else that's a little bit more mysterious. He's a little bit more interesting. He might not care as much, but ooh, maybe he does want to hang out. Maybe, ooh, I want to pursue him. There's something interesting about that dude. So let me rate my fucking provider. Oh, we need a break. Listen.
You could take a break with being with somebody. You don't need to detach yourself completely from a person to take a break.
100%. Listen, if your girl hits you, we need a break. You know what the best response is, which I give in so many scenarios? Okay. Now she's thinking, what do you mean? Okay, I just said we needed a break. Okay. She wants you to ask why?
What did I do?
What did I do? Baby, I'm sorry. Baby this, baby that. And those are all the turnoffs. That's the neediness. That's the fucking cuck shit. That's the opposite of what you want to be. Okay. There's nothing more that needs to be said. She obviously does not value you as a man. Okay? So scratch that shit. You don't need her either. Okay. And that's it. And then if she wants to start blowing up your phone again and she wants to come back around, let her value you for what you've been doing. Okay? So that's how you respond to that fucking we need a break bullshit, because you don't know what a break means.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been this guy once. Well, I'm gonna admit to it. A female would be bad as fuck and you would just ignore like shit.
All the red flags.
Yeah. Don't ever do that. That's some lame nigga shit. I ain't no lame man nigga, but that was some lame nigga shit. Cause it's like if there's a point of life where you get hella bitches, right? You're not gonna lower your standards for one. Or you're not gonna ignore something you usually encounter for one.
Exactly.
If she doing fuck shit, she gotta go.
Listen, if you're a dude that's ever been in a position where you have options, right? When you're just in a talking phase, you do the same thing that girls get the opportunity to do every single fucking day. You snap multiple girls and you figure out, oh, maybe she's good for me. Maybe she's good for me. Let's see what she's got going on.
Girls been doing that their whole life.
This is what girls have been doing their entire life.
Even the ugly ones, bro.
Even ugly ones. Do you understand? This is what girls have been doing their entire life. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with you doing the same thing when you've been in that situation. So from the dudes that have had that experience, I can tell you I've been in that position at a point in my life. Not right now. Now I'm with somebody. But when I was in that position, you know, I wanted to see who was really good for me, who was really interested in me for me. And guess what? There was only maybe one person that I thought was really interested in me and really worth it. And that's who I pursued, because that's who you need to pursue. But stop pursuing whatever you could get. Yeah. Don't let your fucking desperation fucking override what's really good for you. Overlooking her red flags, overlooking her fucking toxic habits to herself, smoking all day, drinking all day. Stop overlooking all that garbage. Stop overlooking all that shit. Because that's shit. It's low value. You don't need that in your life. You got anything to add to that?
You got it, cuz. You got it. That's that.
Online surveys reveal that 95% of girls who are in a relationship feel uncomfortable with their significant other going through their phone. Why is that?
Because they know what they doing. They ass is cheating.
They're never, and even if they're not cheating, okay?
They on the way to doing that.
Even if they're not cheating, 95% of girls that are in a relationship tied down to somebody but not fully invested in that person, when a dude that is a little mysterious or whatever slides up on that bitch's story, you know, and with some hard eyes or whatever it may be, she might like the message. She might respond with a smiley face. Yep. If that girl was really fully invested in you, she wouldn't respond. She would block the motherfucker, or she would say, I have a boyfriend. Stop talking to me. Get away from me.
The same way we do it to bitches when we really rocking with a female. Dudes know when you really rock with a female how you act.
Most girls will say, "Oh, sorry, I have a boyfriend," with a smiley face or some other kind of bullshit.
You sorry for?
That's that flirting again. What do you mean sorry? What do you mean sorry? You got a boyfriend. There's nothing to be sorry about.
Yeah,
it's nothing to be sorry about.
Oh, it was polite. You being nice to another nigga. You never nice to other niggas. That's the thing. Like, you feel me? Like, you never nice to other dudes. Most of the time, she probably wasn't even nice to you before y'all started dating.
100%.
So she nice to another dude that's swiping up on her. And you just, sorry, I got a boyfriend. Like, this, she's apologizing for you, bro. Like, you're a burden.
Yeah, 100, bro. It's crazy. So If your partner is uncomfortable, okay, if your girl is uncomfortable with giving you her phone, there is somebody else that she is talking to. If she starts screaming at, oh, I need my phone, I need it, there's somebody else there. And you're going to find some shit that you did not want to see.
Another thing, a lot of dudes avoid checking their girls' phones to avoid that. So you telling me as a dude, you're okay with your girl doing that? Like, you don't want to accept it or believe it, so you just don't check her phone. But in the back of your head, you know what's going on. So trusting your girl is a difference. Trusting your girl and not checking your phone because you trust her, that's one thing. But not trusting your girl, not checking her phone because you don't want to break up with her, you don't want to end that. That's crazy.
It's like you don't want to see it. Because listen,
it's crazy.
Listen, when you're in love with somebody, you got rose-colored glasses on and you see all her red flags as just flags. You don't see them as red flags. They're just there. Okay? So when you fucking notice all these things and you don't want to face the facts, when that subconscious gut feeling tells you this bitch is no good for me, she's toxic, she's fucking evil, then she needs to go. She needs to go. None of you guys ever fucking come to that rationalization until it's way too late. And that's why it comes down to this whole falling in love mantra bullshit. Listen, it's one thing to have somebody that really rocks with you, that possible 0.1% girl that you find at some point down the road. But stop treating every girl like that's going to be the case.
Yeah.
Stop doing that to yourself, bro.
Especially
if it's constant trauma. It's constant trauma.
If they not showing you that they that one and you doing that, you setting yourself up. Like, I can't have sympathy for dudes that tell me sob stories about why they sad about a female. Like, I understand you get cheated on, you get played, but if you putting yourself in a position to get cheated on, played, done dirty, you seen it coming, you let it happen.
100%.
That's like you see like somebody with a knife running after you and you just stand there to get stabbed. I'm going to be like, I'm sorry you got stabbed, but that's dumb as hell that you stood there.
Yeah.
So they would stand in a relationship, see everything, see like it unraveling into being bullshit and just get hurt because they love their girl, they care. Like, no, that's not love. Like,
you're just attached. That's all it is.
Feel me?
You're just attached.
There's a point.
You know what they'll say, Day?
What up?
They'll say, oh, I don't want him to go on my phone because that's controlling. I want him to be protective, not controlling. Listen, there's a fine line. If this dude is paying for you when you go out, if he's taking care of you, you're living in his house, and that motherfucker asks you, babe, let me see your phone, you fucking give him the phone, okay?
Yeah.
You give him
There's a reason he's doing that.
the phone. There's a reason he's doing that. It's because he feels a certain type of way, and you should never want your man to feel a certain type of way. Never. There's a difference. There's a difference if he just asks every once in a while, yo, babe, let me see your phone. I want to check something. And you're over there closing out tabs. You're over there deleting shit. Listen, if you got nothing to hide and you really rock with your man, ladies, fucking you give him that phone and you make him feel like you care about him, like you really value him. Why do so many of you guys have a problem with doing that? And then you want to create a bullshit excuse like, oh, it's controlling. Listen, I bet you he would have no problem with you going through his phone.
Yeah. Females like to keep their options open. That's one thing. Even sometimes when a dude want to check their phone, even when they're in committed relationships, they won't let a man do it because they're always keeping their options open just in case the dude messes up. I know females that are married, like ring on finger married to men, and they still keep their options open because they feel like if he fucks up, I'm going to have this whole line of dudes waiting for me. Because you see, the thing is, when we have options and we get in a relationship, females are very jealous, like creatures. They get very jealous. So they're probably like, oh, he has a girlfriend? Ew, they're out. And when you lose that girl, like once you break up with your girl, why do you think most dudes are lonely? Because they fuck like committing to a girlfriend is something serious for us. But I even know, like everybody knows. Everybody knows a dude that knows a girl that's in a relationship that's just waiting for them to break up.
Oh.
They're just waiting for them to break up. You want to know why? Because they know their spot is secured. And from time to time, they're going to hit the girl up and she's going to hit them back. They're not going to talk every day because they're going to get caught like that. But a female, most women will always keep their options open Whether they're single, married, have a man, it doesn't matter. Because when something hits the fan, they want to always have something to fall back on.
Yeah.
Because females will always have dudes hitting them up. Like, guys, I know if you've ever been in a relationship and you go through your girl's Instagram request or her Snap, there's still mad dudes.
If you're dating a bad female.
Yeah, there's still mad dudes hitting her up even when she has a boyfriend. So imagine if she doesn't. She's always going to have that attention. Yeah. And that leads into attention and validation, all right? Right? So most females, those guys are undelivered for a reason. Those guys are in the request for the reason. But the dudes that don't give them validation and attention are the ones that they chase. That's what you got to know. You don't give her validation and attention like everybody else, she's going to be on your dick at all times. She's going to be calling you, texting you, asking when to see you because you're not as available. You hold a higher weight, a higher value to her, especially if you're a good-looking man. Like, if you look good and you on your shit and it's a bad female, you could just have a normal conversation with her. Don't hype her up. Don't compliment her. I'm not saying don't compliment females, but don't do it like weirdly.
Yeah.
Don't be like, oh my God, you're so hot, you so pretty, you so fine. Every 24 seconds, like she's heard that like a million times.
Listen,
like it's not special. Be unique.
Yeah, listen, and that fully ties into ladies. When you break up with your man and you think the way that you're gonna get back at him is fucking a bunch of other dudes, listen. I speak on behalf of all men. Once you've been had by somebody else,
you a bop.
You're done. You're done. Once you've been had by somebody else after, you're just doing it to yourself. Oh, I got back at him. I fucked three of his mutual friends, and then I fucked three. Well, you want to catch something? That's all you're doing.
They gonna dap each other. They gonna be like, "Yep, we fucked the bitch." Like,
you're making yourself dirty. You're degrading your own value. That's how you're gonna get back at him, by degrading yourself.
Your image is ruined.
Don't act like that's how you're trying to get back at him. You were just trying to get fucked. Yeah. All right, let's face the facts. That's what you really wanted.
You wanted the inner hoe was coming out of you. You was just like,
and that's why you broke up in the first place. And that's why you want to get back at him, because maybe he wasn't providing as much as you wanted him to anymore. You know,
high standards.
It's just, yeah. It's all related. You know how high they hold their standards. When we have a problem, it's a problem. You know, it's just. It's so typical. It's so typical for females to think this way because that's the nature of their mind. On that note, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, share, follow, subscribe. You know, show this to a friend that may need it, that needs to hear how fucking, women think, women work. Always remember, don't be a fucking beta cuck. And I'll see
you on next time.
I'll see you on next episode. Thank you for watching.